And today we're going to be checking out the JY01 Pro foldable drone. And this is really aimed more towards kids, but what's great about this, it's a sub 250 gram drone, meaning no licensing, no permitting. You can just fly it anywhere without any worry or fear about your local laws. Now, if there is a park that specifically states no drones, then you can't fly it there. But if you want to go out in your front yard, you don't have to worry. Go have a good time. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this real quick, and I want to show you what all comes with the drone and how it's all packed up. And then you're actually, in this video, you're going to see camera footage from this drone and how it flies, because it does have some really cool flight modes using optical flow, including it can do 360 flips as well. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so here's the drone itself. Comes in a very nice box. They have a blue one and a black one. We have the black one. On here you can see that it can take photos, videos in 1080p. It has 3 different speeds. It has altitude hold. It has a headless mode. It uses Wi-Fi to stream to your phone. You have 1 button takeoff and landing. It says low battery. It has a low battery alarm, and it can do flight routes, which is really cool. We're going to go ahead and get in here. Right away, you're going to notice that you get a nice carrying case, and considering the price point, that's really nice that they give you this case. When you open it up, right on the top, you're going to have your instruction manual. Then you're going to have your charger. They even provide you with 3 AAA batteries for your controller. This is what your controller looks like. It does come with a card telling you what all the buttons and functions are, so you never get confused or lost as to what button you need to use. And then once you learn the drone, of course, you can quit using this card. This is what your controller looks like. It does have the flip up phone mount. You have your control sticks. These are probably for your directional pads, are probably for trimming. Power button. This is your takeoff land button. You have a flip button. You have a shutter button for your camera and your video, speed button, and that looks like a circle mode or something, but we'll find out what that is here shortly. And on top of everything else that you get with this little drone, you're going to get some replacement propellers, a screwdriver, and some replacement screws. So if you break a blade, you have some replacements in hand ready to go. And then here is the star of the show, the actual little foldable drone itself. Like I said, it is sub 250 grams. It's 249. It does have brushless motors, not brushed. That's very important. They're more efficient and more powerful and quieter, and you don't have little gears in there. You can see that you do have light pods, so it will light up. You have an optical flow camera on the bottom. You have your video and photo camera on front. I hear a servo in there, so you can actually tilt your camera up and down while you're flying as well. So a very neat little drone. We're going to see how it flies in just a second. And then here is your battery. But on top of this battery, you will get a second battery as well. How cool is that they give you 2 batteries for this little drone. Alright, so here we are out front. We have the little drone right here. We're going to go ahead and put her in the air, give her a test flight, try to do some flips, and see how good of a little flyer it is. And we're going to take some video with it as well while we're doing that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start the camera on the drone. Alright, we're going to kind of test the hovering ability. It does not use GPS, but it does use the bottom camera. And what's kind of cool about this is you can switch cameras to look from the bottom or look from the front. And if I tap that button right there, you can see it's now looking straight down. And if I tap the button again, it's looking back at the front. So let's go ahead and start this out right. We're going to go ahead and try to do a flip. I'm going to hit the flip button and push forward. And it did a front flip. We do have a little breeze today. Let's do a back flip. Alright, did that one. Let's do a flip to the right. And let's try to do a flip to the left. No problem at all, so that works well. Now I'm going to hit the speed mode. If you have speed 1, speed 2, and then speed 3. That works just fine. Like I said, I do have a slight breeze today. It's nothing major. You can see the plant move around a little bit. But the drone is able to stabilize itself. And I'm going to activate the headless mode. What headless mode is, if you don't know, is when you put it in headless mode, no matter what direction the drone is facing, if you push the stick left, it goes left. If you push the stick right, it goes right. If you push it away from you, it goes away. And if you pull it back to you, it comes back to you. And that's what's good about headless mode, because if you fly up and away from yourself and you get confused as to the orientation of the drone, if you put it in headless mode, you just pull the stick back and it's going to come back to you. All right, so we had a crash. I forgot I was in headless mode. So I'm going to take that out of headless mode. And we're going to go back in the air and see if everything's okay. Yeah, now we're back in the air. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get some footage of me standing here. You can see that the drone, of course, is not gimbal stabilized. So it will be up to you to be stable with it. And of course, you'll get better results on calmer days. But for the price point of this little drone, that's not a bad image. And it's going to be really good for the beginner, for somebody who's just getting started. So, not a bad little flyer. It's nice and stable. The video is not terrible. It's good for the price point. Now, if you're expecting professional results and to do real estate photos and video, this is not the drone for that. This is going to be perfect for the kid who wants to learn to fly drones and have something that's nice and durable and that can give them a video camera and a photo camera to play with and get started.